So the new G550s are finally here. I'm gonna go check it out, take one for a little spin, see what we think. New engine, new technology. Let's see how it drives. Let's see how the new sound system is and what we think of the interior. All right, here they are, fresh off the truck. The first, well, not technically, they've been here a day, but the first two G550s finally here. Twilight blue, new color for this year. And then I've got black with the red interior. Red pepper, new for this year. Let's try it out. Keyless entry for the first time. All right, boom. Red pepper, you can see this is kind of a orangey red, the G. Boom. All right, so the $1,000,000 question, how does it sound on startup? Yep, does not have the V8 rumble that it used to have, that's for sure.
I drove it, it does drive very nice.
Do you have a plate that you can?
I don't.
Watch how easily Colin can put a plate on a G Wagon now. Colin, how difficult was this before?
Horrendous. Split pants, RIP, in the past.
Yeah?
But this is a game changer for delivery and salespeople.
Look at that placement of that rear camera now.
Yeah, and there's a front view camera now too on G550s.
Yeah, surround view for the first time.
For the first time.
So this one here, night package, everything's blacked out. So you've got the darkened headlights, you've got the Mercedes-Benz Star in gloss black, your bull bar in gloss black, everything's in gloss black. At first glance, you're really not going to notice a ton of differences between this and the previous. You can see here, you've got your front-facing camera. Having a 360 camera on the G is a big deal. What up? All right, so first impression, love red pepper, turns out great. I think the only drawback we're going to have here is that the V8 rumble is gone. Now, here's the surround view camera. This is a big deal. Previous gen, we only had a rear view camera. Placement wasn't great. People were always backing into stuff, denting their spare tire covers. How often did that happen, do you think, Colin? All the time. Have our new screens and MBUX. Still have the touchpad. This is kind of the dream. If I could have MBUX in every car with the touchscreen and the touchpad.
This is the dream right here.
Right?
Heat and cool cup holders now. Wireless charging.
Yep.
Wireless CarPlay.
Boom. Got ambient lighting here in the vents.
Burmeister. There's Joe.
Love that. So yeah, we've got the 3D sound system now. All right, I'm gonna put my window down here so I can hear a little bit of this car as we drive.
Doug driving a G Wagon.
Yeah, going back to my glory days. Okay, so just in comfort mode, say the car's got plenty of pickup. I'm gonna put it in sport. You're not gonna buy this for the sound anymore, that's for sure. I don't know that anybody ever did in the 550. Suspension feels good. Joe, to your knowledge, did they do anything really with the G550 suspension, or was it all on the 63?
The 550 suspension was modified and upgraded a little bit, but nowhere near the magnitude it was on the 63. So it was just kind of more refined on the 550.
Okay. It's just amazing how much better these ride than the old ones did. When I say old ones, I'm talking about 2018 and previous. I love the new steering wheel. That to me is a big deal. You know, when I'm in a car, I'm staring at that all day long. Mm-hmm. And when you've got an older wheel, I don't know, for whatever reason, it just makes the car feel dated to me. So the fact that the G Wagon had that, when was that wheel, when did that start, do you think? I mean, it may have gone as far back as the 2015 C-Class.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, they put a leather center on that as well, too. Because
yes.
A lot of those, even on some of our higher up vehicles, will still get a non-premium finish.
That is one of my biggest pet peeves. It's such a small detail, but too many of our ultra highline cars, the SL, the GT, don't have the stitched wheel here in the middle. Not everybody cares. I care because it's right in front of you at all times. And this is not an upgraded interior, by the way. This is a base interior. So, okay, so yeah, you can definitely feel a little giddy up in sport mode. Yeah, that's much faster than a brick needs to go. See, we're gonna keep it short and sweet.
Is sad.
Yeah, the noise is just different. It is. But you know what? This car doesn't, I think, need to have the big engine.
I agree with you on that.
Or the big engine sound, yeah. You're probably going to have $50,000 to $70,000 in price difference between this and a 63.
And again, think about your 550 driver versus your 63 driver. A lot of people that are driving 550s simply love it just because it's a G Wagon and it's an SUV to get around in.
Yeah.
Not because of the V8 sound that was in it. It was, a nice addition for sure, but I think a lot of people that are driving it, they weren't too particular on that for the 550.
I agree.
63, different story, but that's exactly why they kept it for the 63. So
I think that this is exactly the changes that we needed. The right technological advances, having the touchscreen, having wireless CarPlay, having keyless entry.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get better fuel economy by a good amount. I'm
absolutely.
really interested to find out what fuel economy is going to end up being. But this thing's got plenty of power.
Yeah. So basically what they did with this, though, is they kept everything that people loved, which was like 98% of the G Wagon.
Yep.
And then they updated the things people complained about: your keyless entry, your MBUX infotainment system, the steering wheel, a couple other minor things. But other than that, all they did was just improve upon the things the clients not so much complained about, but were like, hey, we want to see this on the next one. And Mercedes is great at listening to their clients, and credit to them, they did a great job.
So Colin, are you a BPM guy?
I am.
Let's see what we think of the sound system here. We've got it on pure. We're going to go to 3D. Not loving this tune. I think we need something a little better. Yeah, Colin. Sounds good. All right. First impression, short and sweet. They did exactly what they needed to do. There's going to be some really fun builds coming in once we can get our hands on them. I'm pumped. You pumped?
Mm-hmm.
You all right?
I'm great.
All right, buddy.
I'm going to take back a 2021 G550 V8 to a good client that was in for service.
Yeah?
And tell them that these new ones are on the ground.
There you go. All right, beautiful. Perfect. Thanks, buddy.